and processes. And these characters, right? The nouns, the verbs, they have a flow. So if basically here every function, water, electricity, the function, the flow, the process is money, the earlier example, is supported by many elements. So if electricity is what you want, then wind power, solar, hydro, biogas, those are elements, things. The yield of those things is the function of electricity. So you have planned redundancy, because what you want to do is just plug in the wall and have 120 AC coming out the wall. Versus the stacking functions, right? Every element, the things, have to provide for many functions. And which is the concept of you dig a pond, and then you've got a pond, and it catches water, and it does this, and you're from the pond, you're building a house with, or you're plow. So we're integrating and linking systems between the noun and the verb. Does that make sense? Does this stuff feel like hello, whatever, this is kindergarten, it's no brainer? If you look at what is being built out in the world, I guarantee you, for the most part, what you will find, especially in our modern, Western, post-Descartes, reductionist, compartmentalized, mechanized, individuated, antibiotic, right, techno-fantasy world, is we do our damnedest to tease things apart and then allow specialists to run amok. And the outputs of their specialist expression are not designed to feed back into the system to support its integrity. Right? And Bill, the chicken example in his movie last night was kind of trying to get at that. Industrial chicken system, 9 units of energy, 8 units of energy in for 1 egg out, 8 units of pollution to clean up in a quote, industrial confined animal feedlot. So what we often refer to this as stacking dysfunctions.
Yeah.
There's the concept on here of form follows function. And you're going to hear us say this a lot. F3. Gravity still works, people. So form follows dysfunction, or not. These principles are not intrinsically benevolent. People can step up and design all kinds of stuff that doesn't work or serves their sole purpose, but in the process yields a whole bunch of pollution. So we're looking for designing forms, things that follow functions, verbs, nouns and verbs. Industrial agriculture is form following dysfunction.
In industrial agriculture, there's still like stacking functions or like there's still utilizing surpluses and stuff. It's not abundantly obvious, like if you go to buy like liquid soluble fertilizer, even if it's like organic listed, whatever, it's like feather meal, bone meal, blood meal, stuff like this. That's like byproducts of industrial agriculture. So it's like in some ways, even the big players and even the corporations are like utilizing some of these principles to a degree, but maybe not to the degree that we would like to do.
And so at some point, and maybe this is a bigger discussion relative to the time we have, but we could, a hot tub discussion, we should then unpack the concept within capitalism of externalities. Because I think then what you just invoked, which vertically integrated corporate structure can be very crafty at grabbing up various inputs to feed its system, but the fullness of the impact of that little system are not accounted for on their books. And we, the planet, we, the people, we pay the cost for the price of their system. And that's called externalities, and it's a very well understood concept in macroeconomics. It's not, and it is the single single Achilles heel failing of why, and I'm not a communist Marx, I'm not an economic theorist on this, but capitalism as it is practiced can and never will be permacultural because of this very fact. If it's in this, and even in the natural capitalism thing gets a little bit dicey, and Amory Levins and Paul Hawken, those guys are doing their darndest to massage a form that was designed into something that we want. But I think if you ponder it deep enough, you'll find it ain't gonna happen. Just ain't gonna happen. It's based on pillaging. It's based on the concept of a way, which we should come back to.
Also, it's not done by observing nature.
Right?
I want to give an example of how the industry of having sheep brains and not knowing what to do with it, and then feeding it to cows and then getting mad cow disease.
Stacking dysfunctions under the perception of having a closed loop.
Perception of efficiency. Yeah.
All very fun, big stuff. Breathe, people. Never take not Hans admonition. In you're a mountain, out you are a flower. The whole big stuff. It's a great day. This is the moment. Here we are in time. We've got enough.